Hello fam, good morning. Welcome to Piano Lessons with EMMY John. Today on the key of F major, we're going to be looking at a breakdown of one of the movements I've done before. I think that was yesterday. I saw a comment on my YouTube channel asking me for the breakdown of this chord movement I did, because the last time when I did it, I did something like so the person is asking for a breakdown of how I did it then. I think I did that video 2 years ago, and it was without the chordy application, which is the piano display. But today the person is requesting with the piano display so that they can see the exact note of the chord I'm playing. And that's what I'm going to do for you right now. Stick with me, follow me. Now let's try out this movement again on the key of F major. Don't forget, F is our 1, G is our 2, A is our 3, B flat is our 4, C is our 5, D is our 6, E is our 7, and then back to F as our 1. Very simple. For those who are yet to enroll in my lesson, what are you waiting for? Now we're going to look at deep things. Let's move. Deep things. Follow me. It's going to be deep. Now the movement I did was, example, let's say I'm playing. So that's the kind of movement I did. I know it looks too fast, but I'm going to show what I did. Now, slowly again. So, emphasis on this movement. So that's basically the movement. So now, what movement is this? And thank God the chording note is there, so you can see exactly the note I'm playing. I'm going to be slow and steady. I always promise my lessons are always very slow and easy to comprehend. Now let's move again. So how do we do the breakdown? On the key of F, I'm playing Now You Be God, Almighty God by Dr. Tim Godfrey. Now, the movement is mainly a 7-3-6. For those who are in my 6-month piano training, they can understand what I mean by 7-3-6. Now I'm using a movement. That movement for my 7-3-6, a regular 7-3-6 would have been, I would have done this, or I would have rather done, so it's what I did now, but now I did. So again. That's the exact movement I did. I'm going to break down the movement, then we'll touch it on all keys, because I don't fail to play one movement and I try to do it on all 12 keys, enable me to be able to understand and master it clearly. So let's go. Now this movement is funny. It's a tritone movement on the left hand, over majors on the right hand. So tritone on the left hand, over major triads on the right hand. So on the key of F, my 7 rather should be E to A, then going back to D minor. So remember, 7-3-6. Now on the E, instead of playing E would have been a dominant chord voicing. So I employed upper structure voicings. So they are simple upper structure voicings as my 7-3-6 movement. Upper structure voicings. So what are upper structures? I looked at that in my 6-month piano training. What are you waiting for? Which we explained there are 9 types of upper structure. So in case you are still asking what are upper structures, I think you need to look at my lesson on upper structure. Then now I looked at one of the movements from upper structures. The first one I did was this. So I have D tritone on the left hand. Of course, we know that tritones are the skeleton of dominant chords. If you don't know that, then I think you need to join my lesson. No? You need to join my lesson. So tritones are the skeleton of dominant chord. A regular dominant chord of the key of E should be this. I believe we can see the notes displayed on the screen. So when I break down the tritone, which is the skeleton of this chord, I'm going to have this, which is G sharp and D. So when I invert it, it's going to give me this. That's what I'm holding on the left hand. On the right hand, I'm holding down just the 2 minor chord. Remember, the 2 is a minor, which is G minor. So the 2 minor chord. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm holding down the 2 minor second inversion, which is D, G, and B flat. So that's my 7. Somebody will ask, how is this a 7? And to a 7, what chord is this? Remember, our 7 is E, right? So to analyze this chord, we're going to enter the key of E. On the key of E, so the original chord should be something like this. Remember, it's just an inversion. If these chords are sounding very big or ambiguous to you, then it simply means you need to join my lesson. I've been talking about this. Sign up for my training to really enlarge your musical vocabulary and deep understanding of chords, not just copy and paste, but really have deep understanding of how this chord works, how to build these chords, and how to apply them even down to your own way. Remember, until you understand, application will not be easy. Application will still be bent on what you copied. But one of the movements I do is because I understand them. So I don't do copy-paste. I understand them. I understand how they are formed. So it is easier now to create my own movement or apply my own movement to anywhere in the midst of the songs I want to do. Because why? Of understanding. So that's very, very important. Join up my training for more of all of this. My 6 months piano training. You can see the flyer on the screen. So let's go back. We're doing this. So we're going to finding what this chord mean on the key of E. So we look at this. So the full chord voicing should have been this. So this chord voicing becomes, we can see the note on the screen, which is E7 sharp 9 flat 5. Now in upper structure, this is going to be upper structure flat 3 minor. Upper structure flat 3 minor. Now let me analyze this, only just this for you. Now the key of E is my 1, F sharp is my 2, G sharp is my 3, right? Now when we flatten the 3, we're going to have G. So when we play G minor, we're going to have, that is upper structure flat 3, which is G major, flat 3 minor, which is G minor. This is how we build upper structure flat 3 minor now. So that's basically how it is. So upper structure flat 3 minor. Upper structure flat 3 minor, which is this. So you should learn to invert chords. Don't just master chords on one position alone. No, that's wrong. So don't just master this because EMMY played this, is this. I've heard this before from somewhere, then it's this. No. Learn how to think for yourself. Learn how to invert the chord voicings. I will show you what I've been able to come up with this movement. So let's continue. So I did this. So this. Now the second chord we have. So see this movement. Remember, our 3 chord will become A. So A becomes our 3. Remember, we are doing 7, 3, 6. So if 3 is A, therefore we are having A dominant voicing. Because remember, we said the tritones are the skeleton of the dominant chords, right? So therefore, so A dominant. Somebody is asking, how do we know? How did you know that this is the tritone? Because you said the skeleton. How is this the skeleton of A? Now, what make us know is the root note. Remember, we're playing a 7-3. Where is your 3? Your 3 is A. Therefore, it's coming from A. So it's from the family of A. A is the family. So that's it. So it's the sister or the brother or the father of A. Okay, let's say A is the father of A. This is just the brothers. So the father is this. So that's it. So now if we make the chord fuller, we're going to have this. And now in upper structure, this is upper structure flat 6 major. So upper structure flat 6 major of the key of A. Somebody is asking, what is this upper structure? What is flat 6 major? Let's analyze the flat 6 major. On the key of A is our 1, B is our 2, C sharp is our 3, D is our 4, E is our 5, and then F sharp is our 6. So when we flatten the 6, we're going to have what? F, right? So when we flatten F sharp, we're going to have F. So F major. Remember we said upper structure, flat 6 major. So we're going to have this. So that's that. So we have on the key of E, which is a 7, upper structure flat 3 minor to upper structure flat 6 major, then resolving to the minor 9 voicing. So F, should I call it F now? Yeah, we can call it F major 7 or 9. So if we invert this chord now, remember this is 7 chord, F major 7. I hope somebody is not lost by this. So see this chord, just an inversion. So it's like doing this and then just adding this to it. So F major 9 voicing, just an inversion. So guys, we have so much to do. If I were you, I'll send a DM to me on the number on the screen now and register for my 6 months piano training to really understand the hacks behind all these things and explore my growth on my own pace. If you really want to become a fantastic player, you want to become very fluent like EMMY John, you want to have deep understanding, then you have to sign up for my training. And this training has been on for over 3 years now, since 2020, 2021, 2022, so it's more than even 5 years. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for this training and get yourself exposed more. So that's it. So let's go again. So with this movement now, on F, I went to the key of E, with the key of C, and just did the same movement. I can go to the key of F sharp and do same movement. I can go to the key of G and do same movement. I can go to the key of B flat. Let's go to B flat to do same movement. So you see how I did B flat. If you remember at the beginning when I was playing, so I now did, remember. Now let me sing this song and apply it for you. Listen to me carefully, slowly. So, now you be God, Almighty God, you know, be man, no. You know, be man, no. Then nareke, le, narutu, to then obey. So you see this kind of voicing, you want to sound like this, upper structures are the way forward. So the more you advance in your growth, it makes your playing sound very crazy. At least now you can discover that many of the stuff I'm doing is the same movement, but I'm relating them on different keys. Remember, the same movement is what I did on B flat. Same thing I did on C. Same thing I did on G. Same thing I did on C sharp. Same thing I can do on B flat, on E flat. Same thing I can do on G sharp. Same thing I can do on, name the key, on A. Same movement I can do on D. So you see, so same movement I can do on, name the key. What key? So that's basically that. The moment you are familiar with all this, application becomes very easy, guys. Very, very easy. So that's basically the lesson for today. I wanted to explore it, practice it out. So okay, let me try it on all keys before we go. So on the key of F, I'll be moving in circle of fourths. On F, from F we have B flat. From B flat we have E flat. From E flat we have A flat. From A flat we have C sharp. Yeah. From C sharp we have F sharp. From F sharp we're gonna have B. From B we're gonna have E. From E we're gonna have A. From A we're gonna have D. From D we're gonna have G. Yep. From G we're gonna have C. And from C we're gonna have F. And I'm doing this movement without looking at the board. So you need to master your board, guys. So that's basically that for now. Try them out. Master this movement and sign up for my training for more of this. I still remain EMMY John. Thank you, guys. I love you. God bless you. Share this video. Comment my name, EMMY John, if you have watched this video to this extent. EMMY John. Thank you.